Yes, ladies and gentlemen, what's good? What's happening there at 8 o'clock? You know what that means. Sunday night, No Name, the podcast coming at you live and direct from Kingz Broadcasting Studios, brought to you by Kingz Broadcasting Studios. We really appreciate you guys tuning in. Tonight, we got another lit show. You see, we got a special guest here tonight. She may not be so new. You know, she's been in the audience a couple of times, but I'm Mike Bell, baby. We got Mr. Sure Lamar.
Hey, hey.
And we got Apostle Banks down there on the end. You know, we gonna do our thing. We going in, my pal, my friend. So stay tuned. Pull up a chair, get you a good smoke, a good drink. We get ready to do what we do. Call a friend, neighbor, co-worker, text a friend, neighbor, co-worker. Let them know it's that time. We getting ready to shine. Stay tuned for the beauty of the day, the No Name After Dog. We got the Apostle Banks segment. We still got that inspirational swag. Everything gonna be everything, man. Stay tuned. We love you guys. Without no you, there is no us. You know what I mean? Check us out. We on YouTube, Booker Face, Twitch, Twitter. Go to the Simple Radio app. Absolutely free. Simple Radio. Type in the Pulse 880. And you can listen to us right there on our internet radio station. We greatly appreciate it, man. So share the show. Get at us in these chat rooms. We try to keep up with what you guys are saying. And we'll comment on what you may say. And we got a No Name, the podcast hotline also at 678-871-9602. 678-871-9602. You know what I'm saying? You can call in, make it do what it do. That's how you can be a part of the show and join the conversation. This is the No Judgment Zone, man. So we look forward to hearing from you guys. We really like that when you call in and let us really know what's going on with you, man. So without further ado, you know, I'm gonna pass it to the rest of the crew, man. How y'all doing? What's good, Miss Lamar?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, best day of my life. Thank you for joining us tonight.
You're welcome.
Hey.
Thank you for asking me to come on.
Yeah. How was your week?
My week was good.
Really?
Productive.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
Trying to get it.
Yeah. Well, you want to tell the people a little bit about you, where you from?
Well, my name is Tashura Talks, and I am from Chicago, but now I'm in Shatlanta, as I call it.
Oh, whoa. Ain't no damn shot.
If somebody got their device on, I'm hearing.
Ain't no damn shot, Atlanta. It might be me. Yeah.
It's you.
Ain't no damn shot, Atlanta.
It's Shatlanta.
Correct that shit. It's the A all by his motherfucking self.
Hey, I got that Shatlanta slang, though.
Yeah,
All
whatever.
right. That's what's good.
Atlanta.
Shatlanta.
Yeah, okay.
You got a social media you want to holler out for the people?
Yes, my social media is at Tashura Talks.
All right. I'm
And that's
assuming
on-
that's Instagram or
Yeah.
Twitter.
Instagram, Facebook, not on Twitter.
Okay.
But
What's that? At
just
Shashura
Instagram.
Talks, you said?
At Tashura Talks.
Okay.
Spell to sure, because that's Chicago shit. Your mama might try to
First
fix
of all, it's Hebrew. The white. The white.
Just go ahead with the Tashura.
Tashura. It's at Tashura Talks, which is at TSHURA Talks with an S.
What does Tashura mean?
Tashura means a gift.
Yeah.
And would you like to know what my middle name
I-
means?
Oh shit! Since you brought
Because
it
it's
up,
Hebrew too.
go ahead.
My middle name is Adenis, and that means only God is my judge. So I am a gift that only God can judge.
Woo!
So your mom was a Hebrew Israelite?
No, she wasn't. My mama was hood as hell. I'm still trying to figure out how
Aye.
the hell she came up with
She
that.
got drunk one night and just got
I
there
think
and
she
found
was
that.
high, actually.
That it ain't
Mama
what?
forgive me, because I know she's seeing Mama forgive me. But I
That
think
is.
they was high, and she found a book, and she put
Tashura.
those two together.
Tashura, what is it again? Alahini? What'd you say? What was the middle name again? I'm sorry.
Danis.
A Danish.
Danis.
Like a Danish.
No, Danis.
Like
D-A-N-I-C-E.
I just asked a question. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make
Look,
sure everybody knows.
White.
It's Dwight.
Oh, it's Dwight.
Yeah, because
around your mouth.
my mama would get you if you said Dwight. She said, no, my name, my child, Dwight.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ladies
Well,
and
hey,
gentlemen,
thank you,
Miss
for joining.
Lamar. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you for
Appreciate
joining.
it. Y'all know a little bit about Miss Lamar.
Yeah.
You know, stay tuned. She may be coming out with her own little podcast before too long. So
Yep.
she was here first with No Name the podcast. Remember that? You know
She's
what I mean?
getting her no name. She's a no name virgin. She
Yes,
just
I
popped
am.
that no name chair.
I didn't
That's
get broke
right.
in.
That's
I ain't
right.
never been between two men before either.
That's that right there. Just a little too much information for us.
saying.
But hey, we gonna move right along. Hey man, I had a great week, man. Shit. My baby boy was in town again this week, man. So, he's like a little road warrior now. So, had a good weekend, man. Glad to be here. Another No Name, the podcast Sunday, man. My Birds won. We'll talk about that a little later, man. The Braves going to make it to the World Series. You heard it here first. Hey, Sheree. Hey, yeah, happy birthday, Sheree. 37 years young. Sheree Wilburn.
Happy birthday.
Wilburn.
Happy birthday.
Yes. I saw you out there with your boo in South Carolina. We ain't going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that a little later on with your boo-boo. Out there in South Carolina getting it in the pre-birthday celebration. But look here, man. Yeah, it's had a good week, man. Productive week, man. 8th grade football played Campbell yesterday, man. Won in a convincing fashion, man. Shout out to the Hill Grove 8th grade football program for doing what they do. Made my job easy yesterday, man. So I greatly appreciate it. What else I do this week, man? Shit, nothing much, man. I just kind of chilled and worked and did my little thing.
All
So,
right,
yeah.
All right. Good to see you, bro. Man,
Yeah.
sound like
As
your
well.
week was pretty productive.
It's just busy. Just busy, man. Just trying to put everything in perspective, man, and stay on this here grind we got going on.
Grind time.
Yeah. Oh, remind me, you and Gary got to talk out the show, man. Got something real big in the cigar industry that just touched me today too, man. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that, man. Cigar Life, Cigars and Libation got something real big on what my guy Mike Bell, as I call him, Malcolm Bell, would love to have a discussion about. We're gonna bring it to y'all, man, on this social platform. We're gonna use Cigar Life and Libation to do that, right? So stay tuned for that as well, man. We'll give y'all some updates in the upcoming weeks, man. It's gonna be hot.
Hey, can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get it to you guys. Appreciate you joining once again. Call a friend, neighbor, co-worker, text a friend, neighbor, co-worker, let them know it's that time. We 2 quarts low, but we gonna keep it in the road. Like always, represent for the show. We keep this shit 100. If you got thin skin, this might not be the show for you. So you gotta put on your big boy drawers and big girl pants, cause we go in. You know what I mean? Yes. And go to KingzBroadcasting.com. KingzBroadcasting.com. You can check out all the merch we got over there. I got on a new shirt called Wake Up. Wake Up. You know what I'm saying? We got the AT Alien shirts, the Petty Man podcast shirt, No Name the podcast shirt. Just go over there and check them out. KingzBroadcasting.com. That's Kingz with a Z. You know what I'm talking about? So get at us. You know what I mean? And also, this right here, Cigar Life, Cigars and Libations, man.
Hey, Bill.
This what you want right here. We got all the flavors we got all 50 states that we can put on this hat. As you can see, it's like a license plate.
Leather patch.
It's a leather patch that, you know what I'm saying, you can order from Cigar Life, Cigars and Libations. Get at us in the DM, and we can put wherever you from. You know, if you from Texas, if you from Maryland, Cali, we can put that license plate on your hat. And you can represent for the Cigar Life and Cigars Libations page for the low price of
$35.
$35. Support black business. You know what I'm saying?
Say it one time.
Support black business. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. Support black business. We buy black. You should buy black. You know what I'm saying? Help support us so we can help.
That's right.
We can keep bringing all this good content forth to you guys, and you know what I'm saying, get a leg up out here in these hard times. You know, this is the time where millionaires and well-off people are made. You know what I mean? So, like I say, Cigar Life, Cigars and Libations. You can get at me or Dwight in the DM on Facebook or Instagram in the Messenger, and we'll get right back at you. We taking orders 24/7, man. So, yo, stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff in the
can I
works.
get
So for the
shout
young for the young cats, right?
Shirts too.
For the young cats, that Wake Up, where that come from? Because they don't know. They don't.
That's an old school. Well, it's, I guess you could say it's old school,
that's
but it's
old
from a
school.
movie back in the day when we were in high school by Spike Lee called "Do the Right Thing."
School days.
What I say?
Do the right thing.
Oh, my bad. School days. And there was a part in the movie where Lawrence Fishburne had a moment to where he just stood up and said out loud, "Wake up!" And, you know, it resonated, you know, and we still represent for that today. That was a very socially conscious type movie. I don't know if you're into Spike Lee like that or not, but he always represent and does it in stellar fashion. So
Yes.
this was something from that movie to where we kind of took that and put our own spin on it, and it's for sale also. So get at us, man. Buy black. Buy black. We buy black. You should too.
Yes.
Hey, TL Hope.
So you guys heard the seatbelt sign is now gone off. The Pulse 880 airline brought to you by Kingz Broadcasting has now reached its cruising altitude, and we're ready to take flight. So sit back, relax, ladies and gentlemen. You on this flight for the next 2 hours with your no-name the podcast. It's your boy Dwight Banks. Got my man Mike Bell, and our very, very special co-host this evening is Tashura Talks. So let's get this thing popping. So like Mike Bell said, we are 2 quarts low tonight. Our guy Deacon J is not here. Marissa Sales Atlanta is not here as well. They're taking a PTO day. So with that being said, I got the inspirational swagger. And I'm doing my very, very best J-Bo impersonation. I can't take back the past, but I can fight for the future. Letting it go isn't a one-time thing. It's something you have to do every day over and over again. People have a hard time letting go of their suffering out of fear of the unknown. They prefer suffering that's familiar. Some things are just never meant to be, no matter how much we wish they were. So I'm gonna get this again. Some things are just never meant to be, no matter how much we wish they were. That word goes out to our very own Atlanta Falcons. We have to get over our suffering. And sometimes the fear of the unknown is what keeps us back. So congratulations to our very own Raheem Morris on getting them boys back on track today for their very first win this season. Now we are 1-5. Rise up, Atlanta Falcons.
Hey.
And that was the inspirational swagger for the day. Now, with that being said, we're going to turn it over to our musical tribute as we do each and every week. Mike Bell with the inspirational song of the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know if you're a music connoisseur like myself, you know who that is. That's Miss Nina Simone, Sinner Man. Sinner Man by Nina Simone. We hope you were inspirationally uplifted by this selection and the reading of the inspirational swagger by Brother Banks per Joker so misunderstood J-Bo. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate it, man. We hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show. We are here for you guys. You will be inspirationally inspired, financially educated, and ultimately entertain right here with us, man. We appreciate it. You could have been anywhere else in the world tonight, but you right here with us, man. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Start that watch party. We see some people out there starting that watch party. Get at us in the chat room. I see y'all out there all over Miss Lamar.
Get it, Mike Wilson.
Hey,
Wilson, hey, boy, go on and get
I
it.
see
boy.
you, boy.
Shoot your shot, my
Get
brother.
to it. Hey, you want to go ahead and shout some of the people out there in the chat room, man?
Oh man, my man Mike Wilson is out in the building. Cedar Michelle is in the building. My man Chavis Reynolds. I got Paco is in the building. My guy. Who else we got out here? Miss Wilborn is in the building celebrating her 37th birthday as well. Pam Ogilday is in the building. Cedar Michelle Travis Preston is in the Mickey Ficky building. And Tanja Robinson is in the building. Tripolar.
What's up, Tripolar?
Angel Jackson,
Keeping it one.
Priceless.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's up,
hey,
Angel?
What's
Okay.
Dude, Keach is in the building.
She said it sound like a chase scene.
Hey, it does.
Hey,
man,
when you a center, man, you always running from something.
Hey,
you know
man,
what I'm saying?
I couldn't figure out what it is. But you know what? You never cease to amaze me with your musical diversity, brother.
Hey, man, I
You-
try to play something for everybody.
You more than just Future, huh?
Hey, man, trap
the
music
baby.
ain't everything.
Hey, man.
Trap music ain't everything, man.
Yeah, I'm with you, though. I'm appreciative of it, man, because you're doing your damn thing.
Appreciate it, sir.
On a lighter note, man, y'all see the hat right here, chop on, man. The Braves have just gotten started with the Dodgers Game 7 of the NLDS, man, trying to make it to the World Series, man. So let's shout out to the Bravos.
Bravo,
And get this thing
bravo.
rocking and rolling, man. The Falcons won today. Now the Braves are going to do their damn thing. Let's make this thing our thing. Esco Geronimo is in the building. What it do, fam? What it do? So, man, Acuna still in base. Oh, let's go, boy.
Hey, being aggressive early.
Yes.
Early.
Let's go. The gold chain youngin'. That boy almost around that like Future, man. But he got 3 chains on. 3 chains. I'm sorry, 2 chains.
Boom.
So let's get it, man. Hey, man, Larry, can you cue me up, Larry?
It's that time.
Help
It's
us,
that
Lord.
time.
Yep. Oh, you too? Okay.
Come on. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Larry.
The bell singing.
Hey, the devil should have killed me when he had a chance. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Yes.
The devil should have killed me when he had a chance.
But God.
I'd like to welcome you all today to the No Name Cathedral. I am the one that has been appointed to bring you the word, Apostle Banks. I'm here with my lovely congregation. And for those of you who are tuning in, the No Name, the podcast, Cathedral is now live and in session. So we thank you, we thank you on this beautiful October the 18th, Sunday. Today's sermon, as I was sitting on my porcelain throne, it came to me in my time where I can receive the word when I relieve myself
Relieve
of
yourself.
all the ills that I've taken into my body.
Let it flow.
Let it flow.
Just let it flow.
Let it flow. Then I flush it all out and I receive this word. Today's word is bless you, my nig.
What that is again?
Bless you, my nig.
Okay.
So in the days that we have experienced over the last few months, there's been a cry for social justice and so forth. And they all come back and say, well, you know, there's a high thing about black on black what? Crime. Well, I say to you that black on black crime is a problem, but it is not the problem. So what I've come today to suggest to my people is that we take the most diversified word in our vocabulary, which is fuck, and transform the word fuck into bless. And I submit to you, bless you, my nigga. So the next time you find yourself in a nigga moment, and you find that you in an argument, instead of you saying F you, my nigga, you just say bless you, my nigga. So that changes the whole course of the conversation. Because now you have not denigrated anybody, you have not put anybody down, you've actually bestowed upon them what? Blessings. And that curves the entire argument. And I say it to you in another way. Whenever you find that fine young lady, you say, I would love to F you. And she may look at you and say, you can't talk to a woman that way.
That's right.
Just look at that woman and say, hey, I would love to bless you.
Well, all right then.
I will bless you all night long. And blessing is a good thing.
We like to be blessed.
Because I like to,
Especially if
what?
you're blessed.
I like to bless you. And as I lay my hands upon you, I want to just do one thing. I'm not just here to F you. I'm here to bless you. So that takes the negative connotation of that word, and it puts us in a better mind state to reduce those, what we call it, those nigga moments. Or those misconstrued moments of when I'm really just saying I want to give you some bodily sensation and I want to lift you up in a major way. So I just want to bless you. Yes.
All right.
I can bless you all night long. To all that hoes out there, the heroes of what?
Evangelism.
Yes, want to bless all my heroes of evangelism with this thing here. So it's what it is. So I submit to you when you go through this week, instead of you using the word F you, change it to bless you. And see how your week changes. See how your life changes. Because here in the No Name Cathedral, we are all about changing lives. We don't want to just F you. We want to bless you.
I want to be blessed.
So go out there today, and when you see your guy and somebody that pissed you off, and you say, hey, you don't want to F with me. But just say, hey, do you want to bless with me? And instead of that being a fighting term, now we can sit down, we can hold hands, and we can do what? We can bless each other.
Yes, Lord.
That's all it takes, people. It's your Apostle Banks here at the No Name Cathedral. We want to tell you one thing. Bless you.
My nigga.
To all my hoes and all those, the WAP.
That's
the
right.
women of praise and worship.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
WAP evangelicals.
So here it is again. The word of the week is bless you instead of F you. Brought to you by the No Name Cathedral and your guide, the Apostle Banks.
Yeah.
May you have a blessing good week.
That's right. That's right.
Hashamalama.
Come on down. Come on down.
Shamalama.
The cathedral
Because y'all
is
know
open.
I bless with you all. I bless with this whole staff right here. I bless with you.
Hey, what's
We
up,
bless with you.
Santos? I see you out there in Hawaii.
Shamalama.
If you want to come on down and join the apostle, the doors of the
No Name Cathedral is
now open.
Would
Come
one
on
come?
down.
Would
Come
one
on down.
Just one. We just need one to come
Yes.
down. Out there in the
We're
No Name
baptizing
world,
today.
just say, would you come down? Would you come down? Give me one volunteer to say, I'm ready to be touched.
Yes,
And get them hands laid on you by Apostle Bank. Give me
That's
one. Give me one. Give me one. That's all I need is one.
If it was just one, if it's only one,
Just one.
it was worth it.
Yes.
Yes,
Because all we
yes.
want to do is lay hands on just one
Yes.
at a time.
We need these hoes out here to step up.
Heroes of evangelism.
Yes, the heroes
we
of
need
evangelism.
These heroes of
You
evangelism.
hoes need to step up to the plate.
I
You know
need
what I'm saying?
One good hoe
That's
to
right.
step up to the plate.
Yes, if you want to be a hero of evangelism,
Lord.
step right on up. That's right. That's right. Spread the good cheer.
Woo! We just need one hoe to
Yes.
step up to the plate.
And we got a little oil here. We can bless you with some oil.
That oil/lube. Is that lube or oil?
That's all.
Okay, all right.
And it's been blessed.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to do it like this. We're going to
You
say,
talking about bow tie? You talking about bow tie?
you know what I'm saying?
Shaba.
I didn't know if
Yeah.
it was lube or if it was oil.
Yeah.
But either way, it makes your transition a whole lot easier
And smoother.
and smoother.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Share the show. Catch you say yes.
Yes.
Tripolar say amen.
Hey,
That's
yes,
right. That's
yes,
right.
Yes.
Yes.
Tripolar, come on down so he can lay these hands on you.
Reva Anna. Okay, what's happening? See you out there, baby.
Boy, you didn't even try to pronounce that silent Y either. But this boy here is on point today.
Hey, YPK in the house.
Amen.
Matthew Ross say wow.
My brother Matthew Ross, what it do, Matt? Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Larry, for making us. Can y'all feel it moving in the house tonight?
There is a spirit in here.
It's moving.
And it moves so well. It moves so well that our very own Atlanta Falcons got their first win today.
Yes.
Come on, talk to me. Raheem Morris in his coaching debut with the Atlanta Falcons. Got a win today, man. In impressive fashion. The 0-5 Falcons took on the 1-4 Minnesota Vikings and put up 40 points today. Let me ask you this, Mike. Did the team look faster? Look like they played with a purpose today to you?
Well, to be totally honest with you, good sir, oh Lord, I did not watch the game. I didn't watch it last week.
This guy here.
I'm just so disappointed. I'm boycotting at this point.
You boycott?
Yes, sir. Man.
How you boycott? It doesn't matter, man. At this point, I don't get moved left or right behind it, but I do appreciate the win.
For what? Why do we need a win? We're going to blow our opportunity to get a good high draft pick because we decided to win at the wrong time.
But they're still professionals, and you still want your team to go out there and put forth that.
Tell that to the Jets and people that's trying to do something to help their organization.
Well, the Jets not losing on purpose. They're just getting their ass
tanking. Nah. You can't tell me. They're professionals.
Well, they're not tanking.
They're professionals.
Nobody
wants tanking.
Nobody wants the 0-16 on their record. Nobody wants that. No pro wants that. So even though he doesn't want to acknowledge it, shout out to the Falcons. Matt Ryan quieted a lot of critics today with his inspired play. The defense looked amazing today.
Oh, God.
Looked amazing.
I kind of speak with a forked tongue because I want to see Raheem Morris do well. But at the same time, by him doing well, I know that's going to screw us in the draft.
Well, I don't look for it. I think we got enough pieces right now, and the draft is not what we need to make it happen now. I think we just need to play it and do it like that. Reva, thank you, baby. Nice win for the new coach.
Yes.
See, yes, it is. Them hoes rose up today. Yeah, them heroes of advantage. They heard my word. They didn't call me in to bless the team, but, before they got, we gave them some well wishes on their way out the door. They didn't even practice this week, though. The facility was closed because the D tackle tested positive for COVID. So it was a kind of a crazy week this week before they took off going to Minnesota.
And they didn't practice for them.
They didn't practice at all. So that was a good win when they came out, played inspired ball. Now, with that being said, there were a lot of talks about Matt Ryan and Julio and all these pieces being up. And Mike even said on our show Wednesday, if you missed the show on Wednesday, please check it out. This Wednesday, each and every Wednesday, 8 p.m., Petty Sports, with your guy, Dwight Banks, Mike Bizel, Allegra Miller, and our guy, Fax Fees, Raphael Sharpers, on this thing, man. Each and every when we break down all 12 games that took place today. We do soccer. Last week we did tennis. We do it all, man. We bring it all to you. We're a diverse group of sports broadcasters over here.
I learned a lot on that show.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Good. It's always good to inform you. So you're not a real sports head, though, right? So you watch it and then kind
I
of.
used to watch a lot of sports when I was married, but then after that, it's not fun watching by yourself.
Your husband took all the sports joy out of you.
Man,
He took your joy.
Yeah, he was already a Green Bay fan, so.
Yeah, that's a problem anyway.
Shouldn't let nobody steal your joy.
Steal your joy.
Well, I got it back up.
Sound like you. Ooh. You found a new boo to watch sports with.
Won't he do it,
man? So
Yes,
listen,
he
man.
will.
That's our Falcon rundown, man. Big up to the boys and the Birds, man, for doing their damn thing. Next week we got Detroit, I think. So it should continue the winning ways. We'll figure out how it goes. But shout out to Raheem Morris, man, getting your first win, and we keep it going. That being said, we're going to take a quick station break. Whoa. Before we do that, the seatbelt sign is off. Light up your sticks. Pop your drinks. Do what you got to do. I'm smoking a Placencia today, Mike Bell, in honor of the Falcons, the alumna del Fuego. Yes. So, and I watched the game today. Guess why I watched? Well, I watched the game, man. DD and Company down in Hiram, 37 Beatty Street in Hiram, Georgia. Angel Jackson and Dave Jackson down there. Great spot for you Falcon fans that are out here on the west side, want to come out here and watch some football. Great space, great smokes, good and even better people.
That's right.
Yeah, somewhere you can go and not be ashamed of your team. Because there's a lot of Falcon fans in there, right? You know what I'm saying?
That's a low-ass blow for somebody, man.
I'm just saying, man.
Hey, my man, hey, Raphael Fees, I got a lot to say Wednesday.
I
Yeah,
know
you
he
do.
do.
Boy, listen.
What up, Fees?
With Cam getting blowed out by, I ain't gonna say blowed out, but Denver in the field goals, Aaron Rodgers shit in the bed, Falcon getting the win. Hey, man, we got a whole lot to talk about, Fees. So, yes, sir, man. Tune in and win.
think Cam Job might be on the line behind him.
Well, we always said that at the start of the season, Cam's job is going to be about winning, man. All about winning. So we'll see how it goes, man, and go from there. Boxing, baseball, NFL, college football, Wednesday night, 8 p.m., Petty Sports.
And I guess you didn't really necessarily want to say nothing about the Bulldogs.
Oh, well, so the Bulldogs are the Bulldogs, right? and so in our group chat, our shared group chat, whenever they play Alabama, it's one thing, right? The last 4 years has always been the first half has been a very close game. Somehow along the way, either Kirby is shell-shocked by Nick Saban or what have you, or he overthinks himself in the second half, the doors get blown over, and it's just all about, man, adjustments. And again, this week, the Bulldogs failed to make an adjustment, but we've all said that Stetson Bennett wasn't going to beat Nick Saban. We understand that. Nick Saban loses to mobile quarterbacks, Deshaun Watson, what's the boy name, Johnny Manziel, those type of cats, right? Stetson Bennett is just not that guy. So it is what it is. But I still fuck with the Bulldog. Shout out to my guy Will Anderson and Justin Eborges, 2 starting defensive players on the Alabama Roll Tide. My kids, shout out to them. All right, so listen, man. Station identification. We got to pay some bills around here. Mike Bizel with the station identification.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you right here with us, making it do what it do. Thank you so much, man. We really appreciate that. Start that watch party if you have not. Share the show. Call a friend, neighbor, co-worker. Text a friend, neighbor, co-worker. And let them know the crew is at the table. We in the building. We doing what we do. We smoking good and drinking good. That's what we always do up here in Kingz Broadcasting. All of this is brought to you by Kingz Broadcasting, by the way. Go to www.kingsbroadcasting.com. Get you some merch, man. You know what I'm saying? We got all the T-shirts, AT Aliens, No Name the Podcast, Petty Sports, Petty Man, AT Aliens. Get at us, man. Buy black. We support black businesses. You should too. All right? ATL, hope. Back to the regular scheduled program.
My bad, I ain't mean to move down.
You okay, love? You okay? That might have been your fastest station break ever.
Yeah, man. Hey, and we on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Booker Face, Twitter, all that. You go to Simple Radio and you can type in the post 880 and hear us right there on our internet radio station as well, man. So we all over the place. You don't have an excuse. We on a new platform also, Boxcast. If you got a smart TV, Fire TV, Apple TV, Roku, you type in that free app, Boxcast, Boxcast, one word, and you hit Kingz Broadcasting Studios. Kingz Broadcasting Studio. That's with a Z. Kingz Broadcasting. And you can watch our shows on the big screen at your house. You know what I'm saying? In your man cave or wherever. You know what I mean? Grown folk shit. You know what I'm talking about? No cap, baby.
So there's no excuse.
None whatsoever. Now, back to the regular schedule program.
You got it all out. Well, I spoke too soon, Bobby Bell. But my man, hey, man, do what he asked y'all to do, man. Support this thing, man. Let's get this platform running. Hey, man, let's kick off with our social media piece, man. Birthday present, man. What's the best birthday present you ever received?
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
The best birthday present.
Don't get into yourself in no trouble now.
No. I just didn't know if I wanted to disclose it.
Shit.
Okay, I'll do it like this. And you know what? For it to be my best, most memorable birthday present, I can't even remember how old I was when I got it. That's crazy. But a young lady I was dealing with, she got my name tattooed on that ass for my birthday.
This shit here.
That was the best.
That's the best birthday, boy.
Hey,
You got the bar is not the bar is set
Damn.
pretty high for Mike Bell.
Hey,
you gotta
she
get
got-
his name tattooed on your ass.
Hey, and that was like the bomb.
Has she got it covered up since, or you followed up with? Because I feel like you got to follow that birthday present.
As far as I know, it ain't covered.
Well, last time you looked to see. Never mind. Just sure, what's the best birthday present you've ever had, love?
I pass.
Don't worry, you passed. It's a talk show.
It's no judgment.
The fuck?
I know it's a no judgment. I ain't
What-
got shit.
What's
so
the
I
best
can't-
birthday present you've ever had?
Giving person as yourself, not one.
You had to think about it?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
What?
Oh my goodness.
All right, don't worry. My very best birthday present, man. For my 17th birthday, my mother and father bought me a 1989 Escort GT. As a surprise birthday gift, man, my mom picked me up from school, had me skip football practice, and went to the showroom of Hub Ford, man, and they had a brand new Midnight Blue Escort GT with the gray kit on it, man. I was the happiest kid in the world, and that car fucked my whole life up. Yes. I used the term "half dick will travel." I was at that point I was fucking in the back seat of that car. My God, I had a rolling motel and it was just a hatchback.
Wow.
Appreciate it, mom and dad. Fuck my life up.
I got something simple.
You got something simple?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Cause
It wasn't I'm not gonna say it was a present, but I can say this year was my best birthday by far.
why was it your best birthday by far?
The person that I spent it with,
When was your birthday?
July 12th.
Mind your business, sir.
I asked when her birthday was.
Oh no, I'm talking to somebody in the chat room. They know who I'm talking
shit.
to.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You said
I
that
see
shit.
what he look. I see what he see. I see what he see.
Fees up.
Hey, Fee said, "Are you still hitting that?"
Hey, son, mind your business, good sir.
Hey, man. Hey, the people want to know,
She been in
man.
there. She been in there.
Are you still hitting that?
Inquiring minds would want to know.
Fee, that's a damn good question, man. Hey, he said, "What exactly does it say? Mike Bell or MB?"
Duh.
Hey man, quit trying to get a description.
This is what the people out here
Just in
asking.
case you run across
Just
that
let
ass.
you know. If you ever see a bell on that ass,
So it say Bell. So you got to ring my bell.
it just won't ring the same.
You
boy.
can ring my bell.
Oh yeah.
So I guess when he hit it, it rained.
Maybe she put the bells on each ass cheek, and then when he hit it from the back, it kind of wiggle like that, and you, like you see the ass. I run with that, Mike. So out there in the No Name Land, what's your best birthday gift? So now the reason why I bring this up because recently, I guess they went public with their relationship. Flo-Rida and Ashanti, Flo-Rida, the rapper, and Ashanti, the R&B singer, just went public with their relationship. And recently, Flo-Rida gifted Ashanti for her 40th birthday in Aruba $40,000 in cash. I don't know what that means. She got that WAP or what that means. So he ain't go out there and buy a depreciating asset. He ain't go out there and floss with this, that, and the third, or lease truck, this, that. He gave her $40,000 in cold hard cash.
That's right.
And they had only been dating a few months, from what the sources say, right? Is that a legitimate birthday present?
He got it, so he can give it. I mean,
Yeah.
if I only been dating somebody a few months and it's something that I wanted to do for them, then I would do it.
Mike, get close to the mic.
Oh, I'm
so,
sorry.
Mike, how you like that? I mean, that's a legitimate birthday gift.
Yeah, I like it. I love it, man. Clearly, she's good to him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And he's somebody that can afford it. You know, 40 stacks ain't a whole lot to that dude right there. You know what I mean? So, like you say, he didn't buy a depreciating asset or a Birker bag or something. Nothing like. She can do what she want to do with it. Whether she want to invest it, she can buy a Birker bag and invest it, or do something
Right.
to uplift herself financially with it. So if she's smart, and I think she is, because she's lasted a very long time in the business. You know, even though her singing career kind of faded out, she's pretty relevant out there.
She just had a what's the song? Was it the baby used her song and she rapped over? I mean, song over.
I don't know.
It's one of the rappers recently just put her out there, but if you
Yeah,
see,
they did.
she's maintained very well, and for 40 years old, those bikini shots are looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, she looks damn good.
I can understand the 40 grip because that's a grown woman stacked up right there.
Out there on
baby.
that yacht. On
Yeah.
that yacht with Flo-Rida.
Gave her $1,000 every year she's been on this existence, thanking her mom and daddy for that creation.
That's a darn good gift right there.
That's a hell of a gift, man. Shout out
40
to Flo-Rida,
stacks.
man, for doing that, man.
Hey, big
It ain't
shouts out
tricking
to
if you
man
got
treating a sister girl right, man.
Yeah, black
You know what
love.
I'm saying? Black love is real
Black
special
love.
and beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, you know, all that right there.
You think she opened it up real wide after that 40,000?
Busted wide open.
Tell them coming back.
Spread
Busted
the
wide
meat.
open. Didn't tell them coming back.
Spread the meat, baby.
Well, Throat Baby is like $20 shot. I mean, shit. Throat Baby like going to Cheesecake Fair. You better get these Throat Babies in your life.
Shit. Shit.
Is there a price tag
No.
on receiving Throat Babies?
No. Not at
I
all.
just want to know, like, is there a price tag on receiving?
But you, I mean, ain't no price tag on busting it wide open.
At 40
either,
years
but-
old, goddamn, you know, Throat Babies ought to be like a given.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you down there, that's what's gonna happen. But anyway, that's after 9.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
it's
that's a
not
naughty-
quite after
that's
dark
a
yet.
naughty Nina
Not quite after dark
conversation.
yet.
She said, Cedar said he got that Kroger money. Hey, man, that's one of the best commercials out there, and I pray that he wrote that song, man. And that's in like he has
Yeah.
what's the word I'm looking for? He has the masters to that, man. Cause that low. They goddamn
shit's
culture
good.
jacking like a motherfucker. Hey man, and I promise you, that's one of my favorite commercials out there right now, man. So shout out to him, man. And that's a national commercial. He getting paid every time that thing airs. So
Reba say he got
Yeah,
that's a
it's all
great
over.
gift.
yeah, it is a great gift. You know, hey, and you know, you celebrate somebody you love, and again, it to each his own. And you know, you don't know where his pockets are, but that obviously was, you know, commensurate of what he has to do, and as his girl, you know, hey man, I'm gonna treat you to this, baby, and bam. I think that a lot of other celebrities will start following suit versus buying, you know, these depreciating assets and all that good shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, nationwide early voting started too. Have you guys voted yet?
I have. I voted. My absentee ballot or mail-in ballot was finally sent Thursday.
Okay.
Filled it out Friday morning. Took it to the county office and dropped it in the ballot box. I'm done with mine.
Did you track yours online too?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. What about you, Miss Lamar?
Nope. I registered. There was a problem with me registering.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Anyway. So I finally, I sent it in. I did it online. I went to check. It's saying that they have no knowledge of my registration. So now I got to call Rockdale. Of course, their phones was ringing off the hooky. They got you on hold forever. So I will resume doing all those phone calls on Monday.
Okay.
Because I've never voted in Georgia.
Okay. Good. How long you been here?
6 years. Okay, so yeah, I can go on and say it. I was one that did not
One
vote.
of the people that was part of the
I
damn
voted.
problem.
I voted for Barack, and that was about it. So yeah, if you want to say I was one of the people
No,
that
no,
was
that's
part
fine.
of the
No.
problem, yes, I was.
But
But
you
now
ain't-
I'm woke, nigga. I'm up.
You woke. You got Mike's shirt. Wake up. There it is. Wake up. Wake
Yeah,
up.
I'm woke like a mother.
Dap done told you to wake your ass up.
Unconscious,
Yeah.
and I will not be a part of the problem. I'm gonna get my ass out
Come
here
on,
and
Dance
vote.
Miss Swanson with the solo home run. Let's go, Braves.
Yeah.
Let's go, Braves. So listen, I have not voted yet, man. My youngin came in town last week, and I thought we were going to do it together. He stayed at a friend's house, and he and his friend, best friend Jalen Jackson, decided they were going to go vote together. And they went in and voted the first time doing early voting, which I'm super proud of DJ for doing that, exercising his political right to do so. I'll get out sometime in the next couple of weeks and get it in. If not, I'll be one of those people that are standing in the lines, you know, come November and vote. But I've never missed an opportunity to vote. And I bring that up because as of Saturday, more than 26 million people have already did early voting, man. And that's part of the database from the University of Florida Political Science Department said, man, that is 6 times the number of votes that were cast at the same point in 2016. So think about that for a second. Here in Georgia, over 1 million people have voted, man, early voting. 26 million nationwide. That speaks to the political climate that we have here in the country and so on and so forth. And what not just African Americans, people of color, but a lot of people in this country are looking at this like, man, this election is very, very huge, and we have to get out and have our votes counted and have our voices heard. So that's huge, man. And that, you know, when you look at it from in essence of how small of a margin that our current president won the electoral college votes, man, it was, you know, shit. This is, you know, huge. And so you'll see it get out there. And you got one more debate coming up with 45 and candidate Biden here. Is it next week, Mike?
Thursday, yeah.
Thursday. So, you know, stay tuned and be informed, man, and get out there and understand what you want to hear from your particular candidate and see if he's speaking the truth, if they're answering the question for this debate instead of dodging around the questions, i.e., I don't know when I tested negative for COVID. I don't know what that's all about, but it's all that. So out there in No Name Nation, I see DeAndre say he dropped off his ballot this morning. Congratulations, DeAndre. Yeah, so, you know, hey, who else said they rep the vote? Matt said he rep the vote, voted on the 12th. Matt Ross, yes, sir. Let's get it in, good people. Let's get it in.
Did you see Roland Martin? He had a very emotional moment. He's from Texas, I think Houston.
Now he's in Dallas, and
Dallas.
He was outside of my Texas church home, Friendship West. Shout out to Pastor Haynes, man. Freddie Haynes, always ready, Freddie Haynes, man. So he was out in the parking lot at Friendship West in Dallas, and he was emotionally moved by it, man. And when you watch the video, Roland Martin, I don't know if you got to follow Roland at all. He was driven to tears by that turnout, man.
He was so proud of our people stepping up and exercising our right to vote, and that was a special moment for him, man. He was overwhelmed with joy, and I think a lot of people are. It's amazing, man. I mean, we're coming out in droves.
Yeah.
People stood in line here in Georgia. I think the first day of early voting, Monday, for 10 hours.
Some places 10 hours, right?
Up to 10 hours, 7 to 10 hours. People stood in line to get to cast their vote, and they didn't care. You know, a lot of people's like, look, our people waited for over 200 years to have the right to vote. So me standing in line for 10 hours,
It's nothing in comparison.
you know, that's the least I could do. So, I mean, cast your vote, be counted, help make a difference out here, because the powers that be right now, they trying to turn the clocks back. You know what I'm saying? You got people in Cali putting out fake boxes for ballots that aren't authorized by the state for you to cast your votes.
Yes.
And they put a lawsuit out there. Just get this now. They don't even have the right to put those. They're not even properly marked. You know what I'm saying? They're just out at random places for people to cast their vote. And Republicans, mind you, this is the Republican Party in California doing this, and nobody's going to jail. They put out a cease and desist order. The DNC filed a cease and desist order with the courts, and the courts upheld it. And the Republicans said no. The boxes are still out there. Nobody's going to jail. So
voter fraud. It's a felony.
So you be mindful of what you're doing out there, people. Pay attention to where you're dropping your ballots off. Make sure it's official. You know, the boxes they had didn't even look official. They had little signs with masking tape on it to say ballot box right here. Clearly, if you've seen the official boxes, they look nothing like that. So make sure your vote is counted, drop them off at the right locations, and be a part of the process, not the problem. All right.
So Reva says the ballots are overflowing out of the ballot boxes in Paulding, and the lines are around the corner for early voting as well. Folks are showing up, glad to see it. When they say the Democrats are leading, don't take that lightly. Your vote is still counted. Don't look at the early vote and say, man, people are showing up, they're doing this, doing that, so I don't have to get out and do my part. Right. That's the same mindset that people had in 2016, and we see what happened. So get out and vote, man. Exercise your right to vote, man. Exercise your right to vote. And with that being said, you know, the battle for the black vote is ongoing, right? Recently, often controversial rapper Ice Cube released in July the contract with Black America. Now, with that contract with Black America, he's calling attention to police reform, reparation, and inequalities. Apparently, allegedly, he sent it out to both parties, the Biden campaign and also the Trump campaign. The Trump campaign actually responded to it and actually had a sit down with Ice Cube. You know, what do you guys think about that? And you think that's more of a political ploy? When Trump's senior advisor tweeted out, man, thanks to Ice Cube for his willingness to step up and work with the Trump administration. He put it out on Twitter. Do you guys think that's just more of a political ploy, or do you think there's some real shit behind, some real meat behind that?
Well, from what I heard, it was just a political ploy with the Trump administration. It was basically some bullshit because he ain't riding with them. Basically, from what I heard, he said he wasn't riding with neither party.
Well, he was. He just said that, you know, he sent it out, and Trump campaign was the one party that actually reached back and agreed to sit down with him.
Yeah, but what they sent out made it seem like he's working with them
Like
when
he's
not.
endorsing.
Yeah, then
Right.
you understand that. And, you know, Trump has what they call the platinum plan. And here, Trump came out with the platinum plan. Now hear how racially incensed that is, or racially directed that is. Platinum plan. That's geared towards African Americans. That in alone with the name, you know, goes with, like, you know, black people all about the bling bling, the platinum, and all that. It's an insult in its own right. So Trump come out with this platinum plan. That proposal includes prosecuting the KKK, and Antifa. He threw that in there as well, and Antifa as terrorist organization. Also making Juneteenth a federal holiday, and he did that in efforts to bolster the black economic prosperity. First and foremost, we don't need you to make Juneteenth the national. We celebrate the shit anyway. We take, we using our vacation days, our PTO, and all that. We're taking it off anyway. If you want to do it, great. But then you also realize that the governors in each state has the right to say, hey, we're going to honor this and do blah, blah, blah. Same they do with the King holiday, right? It's still not recognized across all the states in the Mike, what you call it? These yet to be United States.
Yes.
So that's all fluff and all that. So don't fall for the damn thing. In 2016, Trump only got 8% of the black vote. 8%. Right now, polls are showing Biden got about 83% to 8% of black. So that's a 75-point margin with Biden and Trump. Now, again, I'll tell you this. I'm not telling you who to vote for. Understand you got to do your own research and find out what you want and who fits your interest the best, right? But just be informed. Just be informed. Go ahead.
And with that being said about Cube and how the Trump administration is trying to spin his participation in bringing forth policy changes for our community, I agree with what Ice Cube did. Because I know everybody's heard the saying, if you're not at the table, then you're on the menu. Mm-hmm. So whoever's in office, you shoot your shot, if you will. You present what you have before them to make sure your interests are being heard. Now, whether or not they come full circle with it, that's a whole nother story, because this guy has to get reelected first to find out whether or not it'll hold true. But like he said, he presented the contract with Black America to both parties. Trump reached out first. Not to say the Democrats won't reach out. They just Trump was first.
Right.
So his issues that a lot of the issues that he's presenting are already on the platform for the DNC anyway.
Have you looked at the contract for Black America?
I've seen some of it. The prison reform, the education.
So I got them right here. It's actually 13 in all.
13.
Representation, lending reform, i.e. the red line and piece of it, federal funding, and that's offering monies to African American families and so on and so forth.
Financial equities.
The Federal Reserve, finance oversight with the banking and lending system to make sure that the lending is proportionate to the number of African Americans in this country as well. Data and credit, because you understand credit is the way you got to get it done. Getting your credit squared away and all that. Prison reform, judicial reform, police reform act, FCC licensing for African American television, broadcasting companies, much like Kingz Broadcasting, giving us a fair stake at the table, right? Same thing that our guy Byron Allen was in a lawsuit with last year with the big cable companies, right? So that piece of it as well. Confederate institution, banning those. The journalism program, getting African Americans more into journalism with the jobs and so forth. And then he ended with the black responsibility. That is that we have to take responsibility for a lot of our own communities and so forth. In that 13 pieces, that a lot of that, if you do that, the black responsibility will take care of itself, so to speak, right? Because we have to start getting ownership in our hoods and things of that nature in order to effect some changes. And we talked a few months ago about the can't remember the professor that had the analogy about the house and how you build a platform and how you build it up to get back some of this economic equality within the country. So he has some good points. If you guys have not gone out to see it, man, go out and look at it. Take a look at it. Let us know what you think about it, man. Ice Cube contract with Black America.
Big shouts out to Cube for standing up. He said he trusts neither party. Mm-hmm. He don't trust the Democrats or the Republicans, because at the end of the day,
nobody has done anything for it.
Yeah, it's politics. They say anything to get us to vote. But this year we're in a very, very good position to make some demands that are not far-fetched, and that these politicians can stand tall and be true to.
And held accountable for.
Yeah, and we can hold them accountable. We ain't playing this year. The black vote, without our vote, man, we're always, especially for our community, 90% plus for the DNC. And I hate that, but it's just the other side on the right. They don't offer very much for us as a people if you don't have money. They cater to people with money more than anything. And here lately, since Barack was in office, they've been playing on the hate game, racist and bigotry tones throughout the political system. So shouts to Cube, man. I'm proud of that guy for standing up and doing something.
So we got coming in the chat room. Steve Holder says, "Do you believe Trump?" I don't, and here's why. Steve is so much of what he says is
A lie.
covered in lies, misdirection, and not being direct with a lot of stuff. And people in the United States tend to overlook, like, he didn't tell a lie just yesterday. He's been telling lies since he got into office, and nobody wants to hold his foot accountable to it. And you look at a lot of the fact checkers out there, he says a lot of stuff that is fear-based, fear-mongering, and things of that nature. And that's not a leader. That's not somebody that sits around and says, hey, you're the leader of the most powerful country in the free world. And yet and still you want to fear-monger and do all this stuff, and then you want to lie behind it. I don't believe Trump. I do not believe him, and that's my personal opinion behind it. So, Steve, I'm not sure, where you stand on the political line, but just look at it. I mean, if politicians lie, politicians go with whom they feel, all of them do it, right? Where the money, you follow the money, you can follow the politician. But when you blatantly lie, and then some people say, well, he just says what's on his mind, and I can respect that because he says, yeah, but that's not the way you want to run this country. Right. And that's something that I stand behind. And not to mention the fact of his draft dodging and all that stuff, being a veteran. I can't sit back and tell somebody, I listen to somebody want to say what's patriotic and what's not patriotic when you dodged your obligation when you were drafted. I just don't believe in that. So that's just me.
And why would you believe anything? Why would we believe anything that this guy says? He's told over 10,000 lies since he's been in office. So he has not given anybody a reason to believe that he'll hold true to his word. He stole the narrative. Just because Ice Cube presented a policy, some policy changes that he'd like to see come forth in the next administration, that don't mean I'm riding with you. I'm making my case for my people. You know what I mean? I'm not endorsing your campaign, but in 45 fashion, he took that opportunity to spin it to make it seem like Cube is down with him, and that's not the case. So people that are out there ranting and raving and then crawling all over or climbing all over Cube's back for doing it, y'all need to pipe down, man.
Yeah,
y'all need to pipe down.
Angel Jackson had a good point. She said neither one of them care about us. It's about power for them, and you're absolutely correct. It's at the end of the day, they're all about the lobbyists and the big money corporations that got them in office. The millions and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars for these campaigns, they didn't put that up. They didn't get it from, people sending in $10 donations here and there. They got it from the big time lobbyists that put the money behind them, and they support those interests. So we got to understand that, right? But the biggest piece comes in, man, in your local government. Get active in that part of it. Right, we're going to pause for a station identification break. We'll come back with This Week in Black Entertainment with our guy, Mike Bizzell. Take it away, Bill.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it. Could have been anywhere else in the world, but you right here with us at the table. I'm Mike Bell, baby. You got Mr. Shura Lamar and Brother Banks. 2 course low. We got Joker So Misunderstood and Marissa. They out tonight, and hopefully we'll have them back next week, but we're going to hold it in the road and do what we do. Thank you for joining us. We see you in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? Go to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Periscope, all that. Simple Radio. Type in the Post 880. You can hear us on the internet radio station. Go to your smart TV and download that app, Boxcast. Type in Kingz with a Z, Kingz Broadcasting. And you can watch us on the big screen at your crib. You know what I'm saying? In your man cave, your she shed and all that right there, man. So, appreciate it. All that good stuff, man. Go to www.kingsbroadcasting.com. Get you some merch. We got things for sale in there, man. We're working on mugs. We got t-shirts for days. Spend some money with black people, with a black business. We support black business. You should too. You know what I mean? No cap. Call a friend, neighbor, coworker. Text a friend, neighbor, coworker. It's that time, man. We pushing on, and we appreciate it. All right, ATL. Hope.
And give us a call, man. If you got any input on anything we talked about tonight on the show, you can give us a call at 678
871
9602 678 871 9602. That's how you can be a part of the show. What say you, ladies and gentlemen? We love to hear from you. This is the No Judgment Zone, all right? Yeah.
Shalimar working this thing. She came right on in with that thing. Come on, Jody Waller. Yeah.
Really, David?
Yeah. Hey, they want to know where you from out there. Fee say he bet you from Philly. Tell him where you from. And I know you did at the beginning of the show, but he probably wasn't tuned in.
I don't
there.
think Fees was talking about me.
Well, I don't know, but let's.
Oh, okay.
So we got So D Bizzle checking in 808 on the Big
What it
Friday.
do, boy?
Nice man on Kingz broadcast. What it do, D Bizzle?
Yeah.
Checking in at this thing, man. Cedar says riding with Biden.
I like
My
that.
man Steve Holder says, right, he's not a leader, he's a bully. This is absolutely true. And
He's a con artist.
And Matthew Ross said 45 track record shows he's a liar. That's what it is, man. So hey, we're gonna move right along, man, to this week in Black Entertainment with my guy Mike Bell.
Hey man, it'll be short and brief. This week I just want to highlight Brother Magic Johnson. He stepped up to the plate this week and he's offering $100 million in aid to minority businesses through his Equitrust Life Insurance Company that he's going to funnel through the SBA.
Damn.
For the PPP. $100 million. Irving Magic Johnson is donating aid to minority businesses through the SBA for the PPE loans. So man, big shouts out to Irving. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
He's doing it real big, representing.
That's huge.
Yeah, $100 million ain't nothing to sneeze at, man.
Not at all. Not at all.
I didn't even know he had a
well, he got
life insurance or Equitrust Life Insurance Company. Didn't know that. So, man, he doing it big for
That's
real,
huge,
for real.
man. That's huge.
Another entertainer doing something big for our community. You always hear about Tyler Perry. Here we just hear about Ice Cube. Now you got Magic. Magic kind of always been on the forefront of some type of activism, but putting your money where your mouth is a big deal. That's not just talk.
He's been
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I will just gloss right over that right there. But shouts out to Magic again.
That's what we are.
Hey,
my God, man.
Magic
And allegedly-
Irvin Johnson.
Hoe of evangelist?
He's a whole hero of evangelism.
That's our dude right there, man.
You know, I'm gonna give you a little Magic Johnson.
Y'all share the show, man. Share the show, share the show, share the show.
In '98, I think Magic was still HIV positive. So when the Falcons get to the Super Bowl in Miami, we all take a road trip. We doing the Super Bowl watch party at a restaurant or a club that Diddy is hosting. So we all down there, and you know we big time and we kicking it. We think we doing this thing. Destiny Child was just out. Started doing the group Next was there as well, and Magic Johnson comes into the spot, and he's surrounded by no less than 10 lovely, lovely ladies. And you can see Matt, he got his hand around like 4 of them going through, and they ushering through the VIP, and we're sitting there like, don't he got AIDS? They don't care.
They don't care.
They ain't care. Magic was my man, so hey,
got that
shout out to
guap, so
Magic.
they
Man,
don't
got
care.
that guap, man. So he putting his money where his mouth
They gonna
is.
take one for the team.
All right, Magic. Irvin Magic Johnson.
Hey, you know what? And big shouts out to Cookie, man, because she seems to have no problem with the way he rolled when he doing his thing socially out here, man, to keep up his image. You know what I'm saying? Out at the clubs. Now, you know she had to know he was carrying on the way he carry on out here, doing what he do. You know what I mean?
Cookie understands the bigger picture of the brand itself,
Yeah.
right?
Empire. That's an empire.
Yeah,
that
and
they
it
run.
started with the Magic Johnson movie theaters, and then he went into the real estate piece of it.
Starbucks.
Yeah, the Starbucks. So Magic,
Dodgers.
he's done his damn thing. The Lakers, the whole 9, man. So Magic is that guy, and his Dodgers right now trying to make some things happen in the NLDS. With that being said, our next topic, man, and one of my favorite topics of the day is the beauty of the day.
The booty.
With my guy Mike Bizzell.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I got another banger. Some might say I probably went to some low-hanging fruit this week.
All right.
Last week one was nice. The chick from Power. I had to go look her up. Yeah. Power in the Game of Thrones. I was pleasantly surprised by that one.
What you find?
She's a beauty. She's a beauty and a booty.
Yeah, and I like it like
Who
that.
we got, Mike, with that bad man Majama?
Yeah, this week we are highlighting for No Name the podcast. Beauty of the day is Megan Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying?
That's some low hanging fruit.
25 years old from Houston, Texas. Born February 15th. 1995. She's 25 years old, 5'10",
Baby.
and she does what she do, man, at a high level. Absolutely gorgeous young lady, and she's educated. A lot of people don't know she went to Texas Southern University.
Okay. HBCU.
Prairie View A&M,
HBCU.
and as early as 2019, she was back in school for her to finish her degree in health administration.
Okay.
So big shouts out to her, man, and doing what she's doing out here. You know, she's trying to make a name for herself. A lot of people don't know her mom wouldn't let her rap. You know, when she told her mom that she wanted to be a rapper, her mom said she had to wait till she was 21 because the things that she rap about was so
risque.
Vulgar.
yeah, that let's say
Risque,
that.
risque.
So when she got to 21, she was at school, I think at Prairie View, and she went viral because she was in a cipher with a bunch of males, and she was laying it down. And once she went viral doing that, her career just absolutely took off. And here we are today with Megan Thee Stallion doing it big, representing, making a lot of money.
So that kind of correlates to the Jay Prince thing, how she got on with Rap Lot and Jay Prince. So that makes sense. So you don't have her measurables though, do you?
Other than she's 5'10", that's
Boy,
it.
My
you-
measurements is thick.
Yeah.
She like cold peanut butter. She thick like
Thick.
cold peanut butter.
Cold
thick.
grits.
Yeah, like cold peanut butter, man.
5'10", she got a little height on her. I'm
Yeah,
surprised to know that.
Meg the Stallion.
girl.
Yeah. Hence the Stallion piece of it.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a beautiful young lady, man.
With that warp.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's part of that WAP crew. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I like her music.
Yeah, and she's, I think, you know, I really didn't pay much attention to her before the cut with her and Cardi B, but her lyrical content in that song, I liked it. I thought she did a pretty good
Sleeping on
job.
Meg. She got bars.
Yeah, okay.
For real.
I probably won't buy none of her albums, but
Just
she did pretty
YouTube
good
it.
on
That's
that.
what I did. I ain't bad. I YouTubed it.
There you go. So next up, man, I know you guys been waiting on this, and y'all always. So we got some female input today with Mr. Tashura Talks. It's the no-name relationship question of the day. Well, we take on questions from our audience and people that have sent it in. If you want to call in at 678
871.
9602.
with a relationship question, please feel free to do so. We are here for you, but we got a question that somebody submitted. My guy, Mike Bell. Go ahead with it, Bell.
The relationship question for today is, let me get it out so I can read it properly.
Yeah, like he don't know this segment coming up though. That'd be the crazy part about it. That'd be the crazy part about it. He know it's coming up. Like he got 3 back-to-back segments. Like he know this shit coming up. That's my guy though.
Did we say that for the after dog?
It don't matter. Just give me one. See?
I can
Just-
come up with one.
Go ahead, Miss Lamar. We'll let you do that right there then.
All right.
And then why she got to find one too. So
Don't-
while we do
don't
that,
do
man,
me.
y'all give us a call, man. 678.
Oh, okay, I remember what it was.
Nah,
Yeah.
This,
Now,
right.
I didn't pull mine up.
This-
Yeah, I mean,
Go ahead.
this
Go ahead.
Mickey Ficky.
it says October is not only Breast Cancer Awareness and Domestic Violence Month,
Okay.
but it's also National Kink Month.
Kink month.
When do you discuss your kinks or fetishes with the person you're having sex with or plan to have sex with?
Okay.
When do you discuss your kinks and or fetishes with the person you're having sex with or plan to have sex with? That's the question, relationship question of the day. Give me a grow shot of that, one of them green bottles, please, sir. Yeah, so get at us right there. That's the question that we're posing today, ladies and gentlemen, for the relationship piece. Thank you so much.
So when do you discuss your kinks with your mate or potential mate? Okay. Sure, you want to go for that one first?
Oh, I thought you was gonna go. I
No,
was waiting
I'm
on you to.
giving-
Okay, yes, I'll go.
Go ahead, love.
Well, I think that's a discussion
up, Desiree?
you should have up
Miss it.
front. If you know that you're going to go that route with the person. Now, you may not have it after the first session. Before the first session. But I think when you know that this is somebody that, hey, we about to be doing this on a regular, I need to let you know what I like, how I like it, when I like it, how many times I want it, and all that.
Okay. So
All
so
your
you do that
kinks.
after you've already been involved?
It could be before or it could be after. I think with kinks and fetishes, you don't let them know that up front like that.
You don't want to scare him off.
Right. Yeah, you know, somebody might be like, I ain't ready. I wasn't ready.
Wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
No. Pineapples, bitch.
So I guess for me, it's a little different. Right? I think that when you find that you're going to get into like if you're talking or whatever, outside of a one night stand, right?
Exactly.
And you find that you're going to get into maybe a sexual situation with somebody, I think it's okay to kind of talk about what you're into, what you like, and what you would like out of a partner, so you can kind of find at that point what the barriers are, you know, where you may not want to take this, the first encounter, the second encounter, what have you. Like if you're into certain things and that your mate is not, you may not want to break out the goddamn whips and chains day one and be like, oh, you wasn't ready for this?
Slap me, choke me.
Like, you know, shit, my safe word of peanut butter. You wasn't ready. So I think it's okay to talk about that when you're talking, you know, having that conversation about, you know, sexual preferences and things of that nature. You know, hey man, have that conversation up front, like what you're into.
Right, we grown.
What you enjoy. Yeah, especially from an adult perspective, right? I'm not talking about little teeny boppers in the early 20s where you're just still out there exploring what you do, right? As an adult and having an adult conversation relationship, this is something you should have. So I think you should have that early before you even have sex.
Before I waste my time.
That too. So give us a call, 678-871-9602, and let us know what your kinks are and if you feel like you had to have that conversation with your mate before, after, when you had that. Mike Bell, what you think?
I believe at a certain point, you know, you got to get a feel for who you're dealing with. You know, you want to make sure, like I think Tashua just said, you don't want to scare nobody off and make them feel weird. You know, you want to make sure you guys on the same page so it can work and it can be enjoyable for both parties. It takes two, so you might find yourself in a situation where you have to teach. You know, I don't know if, you know, a lot of people may be into teaching. You know, I like learning new things myself. Student. You know what I mean?
You're not too old to learn something new?
No, sir. Never. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you're not learning, man, you might be on the wrong side of things.
All right.
Close to death, if you will. But yeah, man, I think it probably you shouldn't just come out the gate on somebody like, hey, bitch, I got this ball I want to put in your mouth and wrap, you know what I'm saying?
The gimp.
Put this whip to your back and
you want to gimp out?
Hey man, so you want to ease into it and make sure everybody's comfortable with it, and probably beforehand have those kind of productive conversations with one another to see where everybody stand on the issue. You know, because somebody might be like, yo, I never done that, this, that, and the other, but hey, if you can show me, you know, I might be down with it.
Be down.
You know
might be on my list.
I want to be down.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'll try anything once, maybe twice.
That's what's good, man. So I think it can work.
That is. So, you know, Reva said kinks and fetishes are not for everybody. You're absolutely correct. Kinks, that's why you had a conversation early and hopefully often.
Where is LJ? I would love to hear what she has to say.
You don't want to hear what LJ gonna say, because LJ gonna say, goddamn, go 2 balls deep.
Hey, Angel said the sooner the better.
I like that. The sooner you have that conversation, the better. So we're gonna give our last and final station break right here with our guy Mike Bell. We gotta pay some bills, man, because Kingz Broadcasting ain't damn cheap.
Hey man, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? We covered a lot of ground here tonight. Nobody's been bold enough to call in to the line 678-871-9602, but it's always open. You can call in, get at us. We want to hear from you guys. You are watching No Name the Podcast, brought to you by Kingz Broadcasting Studios. I'm Mike Bell, baby. We have special in studio guests here at the table with us, Miss Tashua Lamar, and we got Brother Banks on the end. We bringing it to you like we always do every week, and you know what I'm saying? Go check us out. Start that watch party. Share the show. Help us go viral and digital. You know what I'm saying? We like having big fun up here. We had an inspirational set earlier. We know you're inspirationally inspired and uplifted. Now we want to keep on entertaining you. This is a show that's about entertainment. It's a no judgment zone. And we just like having fun, okay? So check us out on all the different platforms. Boxcast, type in Kingz Broadcasting. You can watch us on your big screen, on your smart TVs, and so forth. YouTube, Periscope, Twitch, Twitter, Book of Face, Simple Radio. Type in the Post 880. We live right now. We going in, okay? ATL, hope.
There it is. Pam Ogleday said, let me see how he gets down the first 2 to 3 times. If it doesn't come out during those few times, bring it up in conversation and see how it flows. That's an amazing. That's a good way to kind of work it in, Pam. You know, you kind of see, you know, where you guys are. See if you guys are even sexually compatible.
Exactly.
With that being said, it's a perfect segue into the No Name After Dark. Larry. That boy came in with the music right off the rip. Producer extraordinaire Mike Mickey Bell.
Hey.
Yes. Come on and go with me. Some of that Teddy P.
Where you going?
Come on and go with me. Let's go over to my place. Yes, where it's nice and warm and wet. It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. Dim the lights. Pour yourself some bubbly. Get some of that lube oil, be it KY, Astro Glide, or whatever your preference is. You might even like that old and true Vaseline petroleum jelly. Shit gets a little hot once the friction gets started, though. It gets a little sticky. Just a little note. Only use the Vaseline in case of emergencies. With that being said, it's No Name After Dark.
Skeet. Eargasm.
It's your boy, Dwight around your mouth. I got my guy over there, Mike Diamond, the bedroom bully. Miss,
She has an after dog
No,
name.
sir.
You ain't-
Tashura has left the building.
you ain't got an after dark name?
Oh, yes, I do have
What
one.
is it
Her
then?
name is Naughty Nina.
Naughty Nina.
Naughty Nina.
Naughty
okay.
Nina with the kinky curls. Yes,
That's
go.
right. But she's
That's
also
that.
known as Sunshine.
Sunshine. Wee! Jimmy, put your mom on the phone. Hey, baby, it's me. I ain't never coming home.
Exactly.
Listen, put the kids to bed. Look that loved one in the face, and if he's not with you, FaceTime him. Let him know I'm laid back, the candles are lit. I got my smell good on and ain't got no clothes. You boys and girls here that No Name After Dark, it's time for No Name After Dark. Busting all in your ear with these eargasms.
Take that.
Ah.
Yes, it's that time. Sit back and unwind. By this time, you know, I had to drink on, you ain't got feeling all warm and fuzzy and all that good ish. Let's get this thing started. And since it's an estrogen heavy show tonight, we're gonna ask the ladies here, right? We're gonna ask Tashura this one thing, and then we're gonna get right into this thing.
You're going to ask
The
who?
very Tashura, I'm sorry, Naughty Nina.
All right.
Naughty Nina. We're gonna ask Miss Nina here one thing. Can you fall in love with the dick? And I say, can you fall in love with the dick and not the man attached to it? Speak to me.
I'm sorry, I had a flashback.
Oh.
Well, for me to even get to the dick, I got to be attached to the man. So that's a no for me.
You've never had a guy you couldn't stand his guts,
No,
but
sir.
you love the way he broke your back.
No, sir. No, sir. My kitty won't even get wet for a nigga I can't stand.
Ooh. So if he doesn't appeal to you mentally, then
You
you
can't
can't
get
even.
to me physically.
That's understand. Even in your younger years,
I got married at 23, so I ain't really had no younger years.
that is.
But no, yeah, I have to be into you for us to even get into it. So.
Yeah, Crystal, you showed up right on time, baby.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Lord.
So ladies out there in the No Name, the podcast land, and No Name After Dark land, can you fall in love with the dick and not the man attached to it? Talk to me. Pam says, my oh my, fire, wet, hard emoji. Hey, let's go get it. Can you do it? Mike Bell, have you ever fell in love with some cootie cat and not the woman attached to it?
No.
No? Nah. I tell you right now, your boy was fucked up in Mobile, Alabama, in a chicken with a chick in the project. And I'm telling you right now, hey man, I had a chick named Hey boy, listen, she lived in the project. She had a heavy ass tongue and talked with a Mobile twang. She could cook. She had a badass kid named AJ, but that motherfucker had some good hit. And I promise. I told my friend. They said it one time. She was like, Dwight, it is the heaviest fucking time.
Hey, your mom would not like her.
No, couldn't bring her home to mama. But listen.
She didn't pronounce the name right.
Dwight. It's Dwight.
Dwight.
She said that shit out my knee buckle.
Oh wow.
What you want? Listen, man, it's no lie. So my homeboys when I was in the Navy, I used to tell them all the time, like, listen, I can't stand this heifer. I don't like a badass, snotty old kid. But she got some good pussy.
Wow.
And I'm talking about, listen, I would break up with this heifer every week. She called me, Dwight. Oh, I'm on the way. As soon as I leave the club, they be like, Banks, what you about to do?
I'm doing 80 on
Man, I'm about to head over to the project. They like, damn, dog, they say you done with it. I know. I couldn't talk to her, had no conversation, no nothing. Like, she get to talking, I start getting naked. Like, we gotta talk about our relationship. I know, baby. I know.
We gonna talk about this.
Hey, man. At the end of the day, and that's what it was. I told I told my boy. I was like, man, I think she put a root on me, cause I can't leave this motherfucker. She would call the boat, get me in trouble on the boat. Like, tell that motherfucker he ain't got that. Like, hey, you can't call my job with this shit. You coming over? Yup.
Oh, this is that chick. You've talked about her before.
Yup. Hey,
Wow.
yeah. I'm coming over.
You got Cedar Michelle say depends on how big it is.
Sita.
And Crystal Cowgirl Marshall say, not I. She has not fell for that. And you got Wesley. He said, you got to know that girl is the right one before you go all in. Otherwise, give them the tip or they will be in love and turn cray-cray on you.
Nutter butter.
Cray. Now, cray is word. So, look, we talk about it all the time before you go chest kissing while you're having sex, doing the butt naked sex. It can go left like that, right? But I just say, for me, I've been in love with the pussy and couldn't stand the chick. I've also been in love with a chick, like when in my younger years. I dated a chick, she had 2 kids. Loved the kids, couldn't stand her crazy ass. And I'd be fucking with the kids. I'm come kick the boys up and take them to the park this weekend. And I had to fuck her in order to hang out with the kids. She was the craziest shit in the world. Like, she thought she could beat my ass. I always wanted to fight and all that shit. Like, damn. But I love the boys. So it happened, man. So, it's just one of them things we just sit back and like, God damn.
That crazy love.
It's that crazy love. But part of that crazy love, man, and being young, and it's kind of, we're going to keep it on that young and adventurous type of shit. What was your, for the fellas out there, and that was for the ladies, for the fellas out there, what was or is your last call club closing line to get that chick? What the hell? Yeah, Pam, I might have ate her spaghetti. She could cook too, though. Oh, now the heifer could cook now. There's no lie. She could cook. She was a southern chick. She got it in. She could damn cook. So, fellas out there, what was or what is your closing line when the DJ says last call, da-da-da-da? What's your closing line to get a chick? For me, mine was just very simple. What y'all about to do? Listen, what y'all about to do?
But it works.
And listen, it worked because now what y'all about to do turns into nothing. What you up to? That right there, ding, 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 winner, chicken dinner. I got this one. So I'm about to do you. But I'm for real, though. And this shit go from there. Like, hell, goddamn. The minute you ask the question, what y'all about to do? And they say,
oh, shit.
Oh, babe. Oh, shit.
Damn.
You got 2 shit. You better get the goddamn ball. What y'all about to do? And you say, shit, what you about to do? That's a winner.
What we finna do.
75-80% closing ratio on that shit, fellas. If you ain't tried it, get it in right now. Mike Bear, what was yours?
I'm thinking, man, like what you said was pretty universal. Like that's probably the most common go-to line right there. I used to be so wasted by then, man. I probably said all kind of wild shit,
Shit
man.
you sure you ain't say was your name? Bitch, I'm Mike Bell, bitch.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You
That's
leave with
interfering.
Mike Bell, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's that time.
It's that time.
Damn.
And typically by that time, right? You've been around the club, you made your round a few times, you struck out, and you like me back in the day, from a numbers perspective, it's just what it was, just all about numbers. If I holler at 10, 15 chicks, somebody gonna bite. If the boy struck out that last call, she may not be the most desirable motherfucker I wanted. And I passed a couple times. She probably done pulled on my shirt. I'll be back. That type of shit. But when the lights come on and she's still there, what y'all about to do?
That's that strobe light hoe.
Yeah, hey, shit, what y'all about to do? I got a little frustration built up. You the perfect candidate.
Yeah, you don't have to leave with your friends. I'll take you home.
I got you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Come on over to my place.
Shit, yeah.
So sure, what was the line that got you all the time?
All the time.
One you fell for. I'm sorry, Nina.
Yeah, because Tashura is no longer here.
Yeah.
So let's see. Basically that was the line.
What you about to do?
What you finna do? And I'll just come back and say what we finna do.
And they come back and say what you want to do. And if they come back and say what you want to do, that you know you all
what
in.
you want to do.
All right, baby, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, let's ride then.
Let's ride.
Just that easy.
About that life.
So no. So back to that. So the club hookup. Was that a real thing for you guys? Like, how many hookups, or you care to say, was that somewhere you came up, like one night stands and whatnot?
Well, the club hookup wasn't really a thing for me. I started clubbing at 16. And I
Okay.
was going to like this older lounge called the Sandpipers back in Chicago on 78th and Halsted. So it would be people my age now, like 46, 30 something.
You got broke off early, by
Oh my God. Oh my God. No.
You got caught by that lion in the
I
goddamn.
actually had a boyfriend.
Yeah, okay.
But
He
when
wasn't
I
in
was
that club.
about 18, there was this one guy. And every time I would go, we would be like seeing each other, but some shit would always happen. And we couldn't, link up afterwards.
Okay.
But that one time I did end up seeing him. I kidnapped him for about 3 days. So anyway,
You kidnapped him for 3. You held him hostage for 3 days.
3 whole wonderful days.
There it is. My girl Reva said a nice line is, "Can I walk you to your car?"
Hell no.
Now, Reva, I like that for the gentleman. For the gentleman, they got a little older. You kind of doing blah blah blah. Yes. But when I was young, I wasn't trying to be that guy. I was just, look, you know what this thing is.
Right. We ain't trying to walk you to no damn car.
Yeah.
What that mouth do?
Matter of fact, we ain't got to go nowhere near your car.
Come
And
to
so
my car.
wait. So we just do this thing like, hey man, if you find somebody that was like, hey, I ride with you. Hey man, take my car back to the base. I ride with you.
You know what? I walked people to some cars before, and a lot of times it went down out in the car. You didn't even have to go home. It just went down right there in the parking lot, or a few parking lots over or something.
That's the best hookup.
Yeah, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
absolutely the best hookup.
I never, for Pam who asking the question out there, I never did it in the bathroom in the club, Pam.
In the bathroom.
Yeah, that's one of my bully tactics I never pulled out. You know what I'm saying? I never pulled that card right there. Not in the bathroom. Not in the club now. Not in the club in the bathroom. I mean, not no bathroom in the club.
This one here, boy,
Listen.
I tell you.
Shit me. Listen, man. So I promise you, I shouldn't be giving out all my club secrets. But you go to the club and there's a long ass line between the men and the women's bathroom. And the women's bathroom is there. They may have 3 people in that motherfucker. You make eye contact with the chick that's there. And like, look, I'm going in with you. Okay.
Damn,
If
that
listen,
simple?
Listen, and here's the other part. I used to say, I won't watch if you won't watch. Okay.
Okay.
It don't ever work out that way, but that's it. I won't watch if you won't watch.
Now, I did see a scene in a movie where they was in a restaurant.
Yeah.
A couple in a restaurant. That shit was sexy as hell.
The bathroom scene is amazing.
I'm gonna have to get that a try.
And if you ask them to hold your dick while you peeing, it's actually the best shit. It's the best come on line you can possibly goddamn do. Well, listen, you want to hold it while I pee?
I've offered to hold it.
You gotta watch how you aim it though, and then do what you gotta do. Hey, it worked, man. The shit really works. Like, scared money don't make no money. You just gotta put yourself out there and make it do what it do. Now, I exposed myself in several clubs. I promise you, in Mobile, Alabama, I was a fucking problem.
Oh my God.
I exposed myself in plenty of clubs.
Do you have a warrant in Mobile?
I probably do, but it ain't for sex though. It's for those shit. But I know I used to pull my dick out all the time.
Just whoosh.
That was that's a closing piece, right? Like, so tell me out there, man, people, what's your closing move for a man or a woman that you're interested in, and you want to let them know that, hey, man, I'm ready to get this thing. I'm ready to bless you. I ain't ready to bless you. I'll pull my dick out, like, hold this thing.
All right.
And like, let them hold it. Shit be hard. Like, here you go. Grab your hand underneath the table, hold this shit. And then pull my dick out underneath the table, whatever. I don't know. Was that out of control? I don't know. My man, what was your closing move?
His name. I'm Mike Bell, bitch.
If we was at the table or something like that in one of them spots, if she let me go up her skirt and play with that JJ.
Mm-hmm. That's a closing move for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know it was on. It ain't nothing left to be said after that. It's on.
So you fingered in the club?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. That's interesting. That sounds.
Yep.
I gotta put that on my list.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah.
Bathroom
It don't
in
even
the
have to
club.
be the club. It could be a restaurant.
Anyway.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Put that on my
Just
list.
if she had that skirt on, because see, a lot of time what I used to do, I'd be like, wear this certain outfit.
Oh, you demanding like that?
Yeah. You know,
bedroom bully.
Wear this certain outfit, or, you know, like I like skirts back then like that.
Is this before you hit or after you hit?
Before.
Okay. All right. Tell them how you want to dress.
Yeah. And because I be done buttered it up pretty good, you know, set it up real proper. You want me to wear what? Mm-hmm. And make sure you don't have on no drawers.
It used to be.
Yeah, boy, we be in that booth.
You and me.
And you make sure you sit on the same side. She on the inside and you on the outside. And you got that hand working over there under the table.
You got that little white table, that little white napkin with that leader laying on your black pants.
You just be under the table like, oh, my bad.
Hey, I ain't complaining. Do it again.
Oh, shit. We might have a no-name hookup.
Hold on.
We might have a no-name hookup. We might have a no-name hookup.
Hey,
Hold on. Let me adjust my leg.
Hey. Damn. Hey, shit.
Check game. I'm gonna tell you what Mike Bell looking for out there, right?
Get to it. What you looking for in a woman, Mike Bell?
No, not necessarily a woman. I'm looking for something. I want to do a reenactment of Howard Stern. I want to have a female, right? Get at me in the messenger. You know what I'm saying? JReal ATL on IG or Michael Bell and Facebook. I'm looking for a female that'll sit under this table for the No Name After Dog set right here in between my legs. You under the table in between my legs for that whole hour of the show.
How much you paying?
And
What the fuck?
you do what you do.
What the fuck?
You do what you do. And at the end of the show, if you would like, we'll introduce you to the world.
What the fuck just
You
happened?
know, and let everybody know at the end.
Can we run the tape back?
You've been baptized in the phone.
Come on, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, my boy.
So yo, get at me.
Come on.
I'm looking for whoever want to be under the table for the No Name After Dog set for Mike Bell, baby.
Come on, my boy.
Come on in, like folk. You know what I'm saying?
My man just propositioned the entire world.
Hey, women
man.
only. Women only.
Boy, I'm
women
glad
only.
you said that,
Women
we
only.
in the A.
Women only.
What in the entire?
Don't be trying to catfish me with fake pics and all that. You know what I'm saying? My research team, they pretty in depth with this shit. So
Come on, bro.
you know what I'm saying? Keep it 100.
Ladies, though, shit, I don't even know how to follow that shit up.
Well, that's the show for tonight.
That man just propositioned the entire world. Hey, that's what in the entire hell? So I got a question that came in from the audience, right? Chick said, I can't answer this, so to sure this is gonna be you, all you.
Nina.
Nina, I'm sorry. Nina's gonna be all you.
I think I might have snapped back into Tashura after that shit right there.
Well, you didn't touch your goddamn leg, so do what you gotta do. So audience question was, I found out a dude that I'm talking to is uncircumcised. I've gotten away with not giving him head, but he's recently been asking about it, and I don't think I can dodge it for much longer. What should I do? Now, an uncircumcised male, have you had experience with an uncircumcised male, and is that a huge issue? Let me clear my throat. Ladies, tell me.
Okay, so here we go. Ain't no way in here. Okay, well, you asked the question, have you ever had an experience?
Yeah.
Once in my life, let me tell you something.
Okay, talk to us.
We too grown to be walking around here with turtlenecks on dicks, okay? I'm not about to be playing with no Chuck E. Cheese, romper room, peekaboo ass dick. I'm going to need it to already be visible where I can see it. So she was good enough to even be fucking him without him being with him being uncircumcised. I'm not sucking no uncircumcised ass dick. Not gonna happen. Not on duty.
So
not on duty.
So I don't even know how to go with this shit. So
She need to have a conversation with him. What should she do? She need to have a conversation with him, because if you knew the nigga was uncircumcised before you start fucking with him, you knew eventually the nigga was gonna want his dick sucked. So why you even waste? See, this is wasting time.
So let me ask you a question. So have you ever had sex with an uncircumcised man? And what? And
once in my life.
And so even doing an erection is still not over the skin.
Well, this was a conversation we actually had in the audience last week.
Okay.
For the guy I was messing with, no. Now somebody said for the dude that she was messing with when he was fully erect, she saw no skin. So he must have been packing.
So he didn't look like a Shar-Pei.
Exactly.
Okay.
But
Right.
yeah,
Right.
I ain't able to do it. I ain't able to do it.
Crystal Cowboy Girl Marshall says, haven't had the experience yet, but yuck, it looks ugly.
Exactly.
Okay.
Damn, penis playing peekaboo.
Reva says, don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know, but I imagine that if you got a guy that has not been circumcised, the dick is the dick, right? And there's an aesthetic piece behind it. Does he still get you off? Does he still make you feel pleasurable once he penetrates you?
It's not pretty.
Okay, so now the way a dick looks is
Hell yeah, it got to look. Man, it's just something about
Are we to now think that women are more selective than men? Because last week we had the conversation about the female who had the surgery done on her labia, her lips, her coochie lips, because one was bigger than the other, and she didn't feel like that was appealing to her,
Right.
and she
To
was a
her.
married woman.
right.
So we kind of tossed around the idea that men probably don't really necessarily care about something like that unless it just looks like really crazy for him to turn it down. But women, from what we're looking at in the chat room and what Nina talking about, like, yo, it's got to be right, circumcised and all that. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's different than like with uncircumcised penises. Some of them hold odor and lint and shit. It be just all type of shit trapped up in there, and then you pull your shit out and it's smelling like week old hot dog juice and fucking month old cabbage water. And
But we
earring
understand.
backs
All
and
right,
shit.
so hygiene aside, the way an uncircumcised dick look, is it unappealing to women?
Yeah, because I mean, it's just not.
Let's just say some women, because them,
Yeah.
them cats fucking. They
True,
getting pussy.
yeah, they are. Some women don't care,
They
but
getting
as for
pussy.
me, I need to see your shit up front, and I'm gonna try to do it on a slick type of way too.
Cherie Wilburn say, no, don't do it, sis. Don't do it.
Man, I'm
And,
telling
okay,
you.
so I don't. So now,
It's just something about an uncircumcised.
Oh, and nobody said why.
nice
Out of
ass
everybody in the
penis.
chat room that's saying no, why are you saying no?
right. And then here's the next question I got. Right, like Mike hit on. Men don't care unless your shit just look fucking
Like
horrible.
roast beef?
Right. Well, depending on that Arby's roast beef is kind of juicy. Like my boy say, we got the meat. Goddamn, hey man, we going up in that thing. So men don't really put a whole lot of emphasis on
What
the way
about
you're gonna
platypus
look.
or something? I don't get it.
So women, is that a thing for you women? Is the way your mate penis look? Is that a thing for you as far as like getting turned on? You know how into it you're gonna be with your mate, and so on and so forth. Is that a thing?
I mean, yeah. I was about to say, have you ever seen a dick? But no.
I look at a dick every day.
I know, but from a woman's
Been raised with the mother for 48 years, and I'm pretty impressed with the way my dick looks too.
from a woman's perspective, yeah, I mean, aesthetically, yeah, it just doesn't look appealing. Now, maybe if it's like the one that the girl spoke about last week, whereas if it's erect, you can actually see the head and the shaft and all that. But when it's not erect and oh man, it's horrible, man. I can't even describe it. It looked like an anteater or some shit. Nah, man.
So you said when it's not erect?
Yeah, when a uncircumcised penis is not erect, it looks like. Do I need to draw it out? It looks like a fucking
I
ant
don't need to
eater.
Where's LJ when you need her?
It's just not. It's not appealing. It's not. There's nothing that makes my mouth water looking at that shit. Because you know it's. Whew, yeah.
And I asked that question because, like I said, men don't really care, right? As long as you do what you do, you can please me and so on and so forth. It doesn't matter to a man, what your JJ looks like.
Okay, Pam said, I've been with one. It's not pretty, but it was some bomb ass sex. But Pam, was you sucking on it?
Thank you, Pam.
The sex might have been bomb. Like, oh girl, she's not complaining about his sex. However, she don't want to suck on it. She'll fuck it, but she won't suck it.
Crystal said the sound change in the show. I'm sorry. Got an echo. They said, gee, they got an echo. So, and Pam, I want to know that did the oral experience change for you? With that being said, like, it's part of, like, I don't know, I guess adult sex. Like, you do certain things and it is what it is. Men don't give a fuck. As long as it don't smell, don't taste bad, we gonna run up in that thing.
She said, okay, now here's Yerna or Reva. She says, because there is bacteria that can cause you to have bacteria infections, you have to know his habits of being clean.
Exactly.
So sound like she's saying, if you know he's clean and keep his hygiene up, it can work for her.
It can work. That's exactly how I took it, Mike. And that's a very mature way to look at it. Like, I don't think the fellas out there, like Mike said, cats out there that is uncircumcised, they having sex.
Yeah, they are.
Like,
Just not with me.
There's some women out there that's fucking and sucking on uncircumcised dicks.
Yeah, they are. It's everybody's preference, and I just prefer mine to be circumcised.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with you prefer.
But you never know. I might meet somebody, fall in love, and then look at the dick and be like, God damn. But then I'll be like, why don't we go get that taken care of? Let's go see a urologist.
So, the fuck? Listen, grown men not even had no skin cut away from their dick.
I know someone that did.
Really?
Yeah. He waited till he was in his 40s to finally fucking get circumcised.
To remove the unnecessary skin?
Yep, and he said it was the best decision he made because sex felt totally different for him.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
And his wife was happy too.
Well, from a male perspective, right? If you got a lot of skin, that's additional friction. That's a lot of stuff that, one, you got to get lubed up to get that sensation, right? So I can imagine that once you remove that unnecessary skin, it can be a different experience. Mm-hmm. If you're not fully, like, once you get fully erect, if you're not stretching out the skin to where you're getting that full sensation, it's kind of like, I don't know, fucking with a sock on.
Basically.
Yeah.
So, like, why? I guess I'm wondering right now in my brain, like, why would a parent or a mother decide not to get their sons circumcised?
Some hospitals don't do it.
Yeah, a lot of midwives and religious reason they don't circumcise people.
Wow.
For that reason, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Because they look at it like you were given this certain thing, and it's not about a sexual thing. It's just we're not going to remove the additional foreskin.
I know they stopped doing it because a lot of some people were having issues. Like some babies were having issues once you get it done. They were sending moms home instead of doing it after the child was born. They would send the mom home and tell them to bring the child back in like a week or two to get circumcised. And some parents was like, "I'm not about to put my baby through that shit. No, 2 weeks later, you ain't do it." Right when all the other stuff was getting done when they were first born. I don't want to put my child through that.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
They don't numb. I mean, they just.
That's
I don't
crazy.
know when. I mean, what's the standard practice for circumcision? Like, is it a week after, or is it at birth, or before they send you home? When is it?
It's like it's supposed to be. Well, it used to be as soon as you have the child, while you were still in the hospital before they sent you and the child home, the child would be circumcised. But they changed it. Now they may have changed it back to
Look at my dick tonight. See if I can see the circumcision scar.
Oh my goodness! Some
man.
of them you can't.
I can see the stitches in my dick, like dude.
Angel Jackson say designer dick. And Crystal Cowgirl Mars would say DB can't tell me to be quiet on the chat.
I'm not gonna tell you to be quiet, love. I'm gonna look at my dick and see if I find the goddamn stitch mark and see if I can
So
find
you gonna hold the mirror up and look for that little line?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's like
Hey, and you know what? Crystal Cowgirl Marshall brought up another point here. Where are the women out there who gave head to an uncircumcised penis.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I take that back because Fat Cat says nope, he was very blessed, so it wasn't that much of a turtleneck. So giving oral wasn't an issue.
see?
There it is.
Okay.
All right, there you go. So there you go.
Yeah, he was blessed, but the ones that's not blessed, and that shit is like, it's like this, and then
A Vienna sauce
Just
wrapped in a wet noodle.
you like, what the fuck, nigga?
And she also said, I worked in urology for over 10 years, and so many older men were coming in to get circumcised.
Yep.
Really? So
Yep.
so Pam, that's a thing, right? I guess that's a thing for older men to do that have lived their lives, uncircumcised. I don't know.
Wow.
My mom had insurance, so we didn't have to worry about that. Shout out to all the graded babies out there running uncircumcised. Yeah, and that's I've never thought about that, Bill. So to get into our last question, it's more like a relationship piece, right? Tyler Perry once, came out and said, before you marry someone, you need to know all the 4 seasons, right? When they're happy, mad, stable, broke, been hurt, etc. What do you guys feel about that? Do you have to know that person before you get into a serious? Outside of Tyler, before you get into a serious relationship with somebody, do you need to see all 4 seasons before you can totally commit to somebody? What do you say, Nina?
Well, he said marry, but even if you don't get married, even with being committed, I mean, it would be good to see all 4 seasons. You may not before you commit to someone, because there have been an instance where you may commit to someone and you didn't know they had anger issues and some shit pop off, and they get to, taking it out on you and doing crazy shit and tearing up shit, and you like, damn,
But a lot of those issues don't come about throughout the course of your relationship.
That's true. It might not happen to 10 years later. Or
like
something.
being broke. Like, mother may not be broke until 20 years into the relationship or whatever.
Right.
So you don't necessarily know how a person's going to react to that. So how do you deal with that?
I don't know about the broke part, but the mad, I definitely, want to see how you
This is my fridge.
handle some things.
All right. So being mad, and I understand that
Because I don't want you to be trying to go upside my damn head, because we're going to have a problem.
Angel said a demonstrator post. No, Angel, we do not want a demonstrator post of the uncircumcised man. No. We don't want that post,
He
Angel.
look like a little puppy. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't care to see that.
Peekaboo.
And I think I speak for me and Mike and Petty, man. We don't want to see the demonstrator post of that.
No.
None of that. Negative shit, mate.
Crystal want to hear from the women who gave head to a turtle. Help grow us up.
Yeah, I seen that.
Well, the
Well,
turtle-
Pam, a Fat Cat, she already said, she did. It wasn't a problem for her,
Before you marry, she wants to see
Yeah.
a demonstration. So I understand that. So like, before you marry, it's not always those seasons don't always come to bear, right?
Right.
You can find people that say, hey, and as the older we get, you want to find somebody that's more established, so you don't necessarily see those things prior to you getting with them.
Right.
Being mad, being upset, and doing all that stuff. You don't ever. They may not ever come into fruition within a relationship.
Especially if you get married quick, because I got married quick as hell. So
Well, you were 23, right?
yeah,
How soon were y'all dating?
we met June 9th and got married July 11th,
What the fuck were you thinking?
and we stayed married 11 years.
That shit there. How many years were happy?
After the divorce.
So yeah,
After the divorce.
And I say that you how old are you if you don't mind?
I'm 46.5.
So all right, so 46 years old. You're younger than I am. My parents met and were married in 2 weeks, right? And right now, 49 years of marriage.
That's wonderful.
But things have changed, right? That doesn't happen in today's life at all. It just doesn't happen. So when you say got married quick, that's a huge turnaround.
Well, it just happened recently too. Someone married someone within a month.
That's either he was lonely and goddamn needed some attention, or she had some good pussy and fucked his head up. She had that wop.
They're older, and it says when you're older, like around my age or older, it doesn't take all day to recognize sunshine. So you ain't got to date no 7, 8, 9, 10
Shit,
years.
me, you do.
Hey, I did it once. I wouldn't do it again.
Base running fucking errors.
I wouldn't do it again.
Base
I would
running,
take my
They
time.
got a
error.
double play anyway.
Base running fucking errors.
They're watching the Brave game, you all. The
They got a
Braves.
double play anyway.
Dang, the fuck were you doing, Riley? He's saying challenge it.
Well, for me, man, I would like to say, for me, I would say it is a good thing to probably see the different seasons before you get real serious, especially on some marriage type thing. You don't want to have surprises. You want to know somebody that you plan on spending your whole life with, as many sides as possible. If you know what I'm saying, you have the opportunity to. What's the rush?
Right.
You know, I guess if you're young, maybe you don't think that way. But if you're a little more seasoned in this thing, and you know, you want to make sure. You want to make sure because you want it to last. You don't get married and plan to be divorced.
Exactly. I also think that it's good
He might be safe.
I think he was out. He was out. He touched that left leg before that, on the right leg before the left one came in.
Fuckers. I'm sorry.
Okay. I also think it's good for them to see you, you know, during some of these seasons.
Here
Not
we
just you
go.
seeing them. Cause
Right,
see
right.
how they handle you.
That's it.
You know,
Exactly.
see, I want to see how you handle me during when I'm hurt, or hell, if I'm broke, or you know, how you handle that. Because some people can't handle other people's pain and emotions.
That's right.
So, if I'm hearing everybody correctly, you want to see the 4th season, this, that, and the thing, right? Mm-hmm. Where does sex fall into those 4 seasons?
Shit, all 4 seasons. Hey,
Like, no. What I'm saying that is like, where does it rank in those 4 seasons, right? Like, if you're waiting to see the 4th season, you need to see the 4th season. How heavy does sex or good sex or bad sex weigh into that relationship decision?
Well, we've always said on the show, man, that's a high priority right there. That's a big deal. You don't want to be in a relationship, especially marriage, long term, and you're not, or don't feel like you can be sexually pleased when it's time to be intimate in between them sheets,
11 years.
or wherever you do it at. And you know, if pain is your pleasure, you want to make sure all that is in check too. You know, that somebody can turn up like that to do what you need them to do when you want them to do it. And both ways, you know, not just a one-way street. So, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate it, man. Everybody's chiming in.
I think you
in the
love.
chat room.
I think you love, and when you develop a relationship, right? You may not see all 4 seasons as Tyler Perry said. I'm not a Tyler Perry. What's the other dude named Steve Harvey, the 90 Day shit. These motherfuckers not relationship experts. I think that when you develop a friendship, develop a love, it allows you to carry through some of those other things, right? So you may not see all 4 seasons. You may see 1, you may see 2, but as your love develops and you develop a love for that individual and each other, you can make your way through anything that may be something undesirable in your eyes, right? It'll carry you through that. So waiting to see those 4 seasons is some bullshit. Don't take Tyler Perry because he's a great philanthropist. He does good movies and all that shit. Don't take his relationship advice as being the fucking gospel.
Well, you can eat the meat and spit out the bones. If it don't apply, let it
Whoa,
fly.
what the fuck?
Eat the meat and spit out the bones.
Don't spit out my bone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Reva Emma
Spit
say
on
facts.
the bone.
You absolutely
Oh, my
do.
goodness.
All 4 and sometimes 5. Hell, the per se stages in life are not what you have to see. They come as everyone grows. You have to see how a person reacts to situations that require truth, commitment, longevity, and integrity.
Yeah, it is. So that's why but you don't necessarily see all 4 seasons before you get to that point. Just don't spit out my bone. Spit on my bone. Just don't spit my bone out.
Eat the meat, which is the content, and spit out
Eat
the
the meat.
bones. What don't apply.
I believe you should take the meat in.
Oh my goodness.
Am I wrong in that?
No, you're not wrong, Dwight. We should definitely take the meat in.
Yeah,
Angel
said
Jackson. Go ahead.
It matters whether people say so or not. Sex matters.
Yes,
it does.
it does.
Sex,
It really
sex is
does.
a huge piece of it. Sex is one thing. Sex is damn near the binding glue for all the other shit that happened.
Yeah.
Well, you should call in, Crystal. We only got like another minute left, but
Nah.
she said I have so much to say I can't type it out.
Yo,
You got
fat
like a
ass fingers.
minute. You got a minute. You got 1 minute. Call in 678-871-9602.
Come on, Jody Watley.
Oh, my bad.
missed
I
the
had an
damn cue.
ADHD moment. My bad.
Damn, Jody Watley done messed up Shalimar.
So I'm Jody Wiley. He Bobby Bell. And who is you?
I'm Howard Hewitt. Yes. Howard Hewitt, baby. Giving y'all all the shit you goddamn wanting this
You're
shit.
more like Otis. Ain't nobody here to see you, Otis.
Otis. Yeah, people need to stay in their lanes.
Exactly.
It happens sometime, but you know, hey, at the end of the day, sex, love, relationship, that's what we do here. No Name the podcast, No Name the After Dark. We help you through all your shit. With that being said, we got 5 minutes up. We're gonna do our closeout. Miss Tashura Talk. Let people know where they can find you at. And thank you again for being on part of the show tonight.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for having me. And thank you guys for tuning in. You can find me at Tashura Talks. That is TSHURA Talks with an S on Instagram and Facebook.
The gift.
That's right. I'm a gift.
From
No,
God.
I didn't need them.
The gift that only
She's
God
a gift
can.
too.
Yep. Shit.
Is it the gift that keep on giving?
It keeps on giving and giving and giving.
You heard it here first,
However
ladies
you
and
want it.
gentlemen.
Take
No
that,
name.
take
However
that.
you want it.
Mike Bell, what you got, baby?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so absolutely thrilled that you were here with us tonight. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but hey, you spent it with us here at the table. We held it down best we could. We hope you enjoyed the content that we shared tonight. Seemed like you did based on the chat conversations. Everybody that started that watch party, we appreciate it, man. Hey, man, God willing, the creek don't rise. We'll see you next time, man. Do better, live better, know better. Get informed to get information, man. And go vote. Vote, 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 vote. We love you guys, all right? ATL, hope.
Yeah, you just heard it, man. The seatbelt sign is just on. Get your ass in your seats. Prepare to land this thing. We're on our way back to Atlanta, Hartsfield Jackson Airport. The Pulse 880 airline, piloted by our guy, Petty Man, is on his way in his approach landing. We're about to close this thing out. As we do each and every week, man, we thank each and every one of you guys in the chat room for tuning in, making this thing do. If I can borrow the word from my guy, Mike Bell, we do this for you, and you. Making it happen each and every week, man. I thank you guys, man, and may your upcoming week be blessed, man. We hope you've entertained you guys as well as informed you guys and made your sex life better, man. And, you know, shit, we don't know how this shit gonna work out, but fuck somebody that you like. You ain't gotta love them, just fuck somebody that you like. In the immortal words of my dad, George Banks, suck my left nut, make my right nut jealous. It's your boy DB. I'm out. I holla.
That's right. That's right.
My
That's
dad used to
right.
give me all kinds of gems,
Oh,
man.
my
These
goodness.
motherfuckers are crazy, man.
Your daddy sound
Sound like
he's
a
something
man of
else.
wisdom. Appreciate
player,
that, Angel.
Thank y'all.
That Tony.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want, I will give you. Whatever you like.
He said he can provide. He said he can provide whatever she wants.
I'll just slide in. Whatever you want, I'll slide in. Whatever you wear, I'll slide in. I don't need a whole lot of fancy underwear. Whatever you wear, I'll slide into that thing. Whatever you wear, whatever you wear. And if you're lucky, get baptized in the funk.
And a couple of throw babies.
Throw babies are amazing. Throw baby lives matter too.